So we're going to go to a diagonal chop next. Moving with intent. Sliding back into that hinge. Violent hip. Right pocket back, right pocket through. Right pocket back, right pocket through. You're going to see him kind of slide back and feel the hinge. He's loading this pocket, and then he's driving this pocket forward. So he's loading it back, driving it through, and he's extending this arm up over his shoulder like he's chopping. So he's going, throwing a shovel dirt over his shoulder, chopping back down, throwing it over his shoulder, chopping back down. DJ's back foot is actively engaged on the ground. Even though we got one foot in front of us, this is a two-legged exercise. I'm actively, just as active with this left glute and this left back leg than that front leg, maintaining stable through the ground.
And depending on how far I get my lead leg out, if I extend it out to here, as I go to drop down,
I get a lot of bite.
Yeah, like pretty good hamstring stretch, but like you feel more connected to it. It's like stretching a band. It's like it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. This glute is actually relaxed until I start to drive, and you can watch my hips do that. And then this is my brake. So as I go to swing this, so I don't passively extend and go too far and tweak myself, I slam the brakes on, and that's what keeps it. And then I put my eyes in a position at a 45 that I don't want my hands to go past. So I stare exactly where I want it to end up, and if I cheat the dumbbell, it'll keep going.
Yep.
So if you guys experiment with like a 10-pound dumbbell and throw it and let your eyes lead, that whole thing will just come back here. And that's where a lot of guys, potential for injury. So I find the spot exactly where I want to stop, leave and move it.
You got to be heavy enough to feel this as well. But then as well, knowing your body, losing the ego. Start out light and then challenge yourself. This is one of those movements where I'll be like, all right, DJ, we're going to work some core rotational stuff today. We're going to do the dumbbell chops. Let's take it easy. And then he walks over and grabs the 80-pound dumbbell. And I go, DJ, the easy part. Drive that hip. Load, hip. Hinge, hip. Hinge, hip. Money. Watch his eyes tracking the dumbbell up over his shoulder. He's getting that good diagonal pull from his left hip up over that right shoulder. Really squeezing his glutes, not arching his back into extension. Really getting a lot out of his core with that. I remember when we first did these. It was literally just an idea. I was watching you demonstrate something. I think it was watching you demonstrate one day. I was talking to you about one of my football players and like combative type things. Oh. And you like did
a drop lunge?
And you did something and I was like, shit, how can we load that? And then that's when I was like, I remember that first day you did it and I was like, that is very smooth.
Yeah, he's been a game changer. Throwing that bag of feed over your shoulder.
Say what?
Throwing that bag of feed over your shoulder.
There was someone that commented, I posted this a while back, and he said, or you can just go farming. Okay, bro.
Yeah, bro, I live in Virginia Beach.
We should stop our workout right now and go drive to Pungo just so I can finish this last set.